What a beautiful afternoon from a market's perspective if you're a bull, because we are now nudging 25,100. 25,000 seemed to be a distant possibility a couple of weeks ago. We are close to 25,100, and what a surge in the last few minutes of trade. And almost everything has participated. Now, we know mid caps and small. I love that. I love that bull that we had. By the way, can we have that back? The point being, this is lovely because for the last 4 days we've been talking about how the small caps have essentially overtaken the Nifty, and yes, they had. But in today's session, in the last few minutes of trade, the Nifty 50 is making its presence felt. Can we get the heat map up on the screen and just show you what's moving actually, except for IndusInd Bank, everything in the green. Now, the last few minutes of trade, some heavyweights have started to move up. So you've seen a bit of a move in Reliance Industries in the last few minutes of trade. ICICI Bank, about half an hour ago, has had a good move. And then the big winners of the day today, HeroMoto Corp, 5.5%. Brokerage notes doing the trick there. JSW Steel, I would reckon that Tata Steel did that yesterday, JSW doing that today. Effectively some spurt in metals because of the China factor. So pretty good going really for a clutch of these names. And this is what the Nifty Metal Index is doing, right? 4% higher for JSW Steel, Nalco 3.5%. There is strength in JSPL. Effectively, steel is doing very well. You also have an Adani Enterprises chipping in along with Hindalco, by the way. But it's effectively steel which has done really well the last couple of days. I mean, surprising, because effectively when China were to do well, base metals would have come to the fore. But now we have the steel stocks doing well. So all in all, very good move for the large caps. Now, before I hand it over to Tamanna, bring up the mid cap and the small cap indices here for once on the screen. It's a remarkable move in the large caps, but let's pull up the mid caps and the small caps as well. I love the bull, by the way. The producer compliments. It's a really good one. Mid caps 0.5%, small caps probably less than 1%. Yes. So today the Nifty 50 is coming out and doing this. Now, some of it could be short covering, some of it could well be some FI buying. I think it'll be very interesting to see what the kind of FI number is like in the session today. But Tamanna, well, for once, the benchmarks or the large caps are really outperforming, but a clutch of small caps out there with their story to tell.
Oh, absolutely. This is an all-round party, and we were waiting for the 25,000 mark. In fact, the feeling was that it would be a slow and painful journey to 25,000. Not at all. The kind of move we've seen in the last 1 hour of trade has been astonishing, to say the least, and you can see that from the chart of the day. Mid-caps also doing well. Obviously, the excitement with the index levels seen on the Nifty, but mid-caps not half bad at all, but 0.5% up on the Nifty mid-cap 150. Small cap also index doing fairly well, nearly 0.5%, a little over 0.5% up. I just want to quickly pull up the advanced decline ratio before we get to our first speaker to just break down what's happening in the markets right now. And advanced decline ratio is looking robust as we speak.